Hello there, I'm Big Alias, and I used to love sharks. I absolutely loved sharks as a kid. I went through a real shark phase. I learned so much about sharks. I retained a lot of that information. I can tell you some things. For example, it's a common misconception that sharks are mammals. I think the misconception is due to their size. Sharks are actually fish, and the biggest shark is the whale shark, but I do believe there's a slight point of contention over whether it will be considered a whale or a shark due to many characteristics, although I'm not 100% sure of what they were. I learned a lot about sharks. I had these top trumps of sharks. Anyone who doesn't know what top trumps are, I'm so sorry, but I'm a millennial. There were like these fact cards, and your facts had to top over the person who you're playing against, and I was obsessed with those, and I learned so much from them. But I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Big Alias, what's your favourite shark? And that is a great question, because my favourite shark was the basking shark, or I guess rather is the basking shark. That sucker was huge. It is a huge shark, and it doesn't chew. It simply swims through the ocean, swallowing fish as it goes along. And I just realized, actually, that sounds super grim, but it does. It just swims along in the ocean, just collecting its food. It puts no effort into feeding itself. It just swims along collecting it, and I think that's really cool. And I know whales do that too, but with the basking shark, there's a brutality to the look of the shark as well, and I used to really like that. It's also a very big shark too. I knew a lot about shark sizes. I do also like the tiger shark due to its pattern. There's an obvious pattern. I like the hammerhead, and obviously how could you not like the great white, right? And when I was a kid, I really wanted to watch Jaws, because obviously it's a shark movie, and at one point I think my parents were just like, look, we will record it. It's on TV, we'll record it. You're not going to want to watch this movie. You're not going to want to watch this movie. You're a kid, and people just get murdered constantly. This isn't going to paint sharks in a good light for you. It's not an informational film about sharks. People die, and I think I didn't watch it for that reason. I think I was genuinely put off of it for that. But looking back, I'm sure I could have handled it. It's a shark puppet and lots of fake blood. Mum, Dad, as Jaden Smith once said, I can handle it. No one in the world is going to get that reference. But I remember when I was at school, they sat me next to this freaking kid. They sat me next to this girl, and for the sake of anonymity, I'm not going to say their name, but I'm going to say their name was Leighton. They sat me next to freaking Leighton, and I do remember her name, and I remember you, and I remember your face, and this bitch, all of this is genuinely true, by the way. All of the stuff I'm saying in this video is 100% accurate, and I'm so ashamed to admit that. I'm so embarrassed that all of this is genuinely true. But they sat me next to this friggin' bitch who was going through a dolphin phase, and I hated her for that. I hated that I had to sit next to this freaking girl who was going through a dolphin phase, because I was going through a shark phase, and I knew that sharks are superior, and for that reason, I can still remember this girl's face. I can remember how she sounded. I can remember her name, and I don't like her, and I resent her still currently to this day. And I also don't like dolphins. I also genuinely, to this day, do not like dolphins at all. With their smug, stupid faces and their overrated skills. Oh, they can communicate? Oh, dolphins could. So can I, dude. And so could this bitch who was into dolphins. Oh, and I remember the dolphin pencil case that she had. She had a dolphin pencil case, and I think she had dolphin pens and a little dolphin rubber. And it annoyed me, because I was like, why would you be into this inferior ocean species? My sharks could kick your dolphin's ass any day. So what's the point? What is the point in having these communication skills and bouncing a friggin' ball on your head and having some friggin' American tourist ride your back? What's the point of all that if you're just gonna get slayed by my sharks? My great white will dunna right onto your dolphin and absolutely tear it to pieces. And I hated her. I'm so sorry, Leighton. I hated her for this. And I still resent her to this day for this stupid thing that she had no idea what I was feeling. She had no idea. And I really do genuinely mean this. And all of this is absolutely true. She had no idea that I hated her. But I hated her guts. I absolutely hated her guts. And I would sit there when I should have been learning, resenting this woman for her fascination with dolphins, because it drove me nuts. Her stupid dolphins and her stupid pencil case. To this day, I still get a feeling of annoyance towards this person, which is just, well, it's just so stupid, isn't it? Oh, yeah. There's no reason for this, but I just think it's funny that like these small trigger points can really set someone off and form the foundation of an entire lifetime of resentment. So I'm sorry, Leighton. At the same time, I'm not. You know, throw the pencil case out. For Christ's sakes, grow up. She was like 7.
The PlayStation is only $149, and you can also get leading titles.